Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Will, and
Oh,
we are back
a little bird flew across the sky
with
just
some
then.
more Zenless Zone Zero today, tomorrow, and then the next day we will be getting into Genshin Impact. But today I'm gonna try to finish this out. We finished up the first phase of this. They believe there's supposed to be 3 phases, so let's get into this. We're back. Jesus God.
Well, does your body feel lighter now?
How do I describe it? It's like there's an energy surging inside.
Very good. With this, the sword you have retrieved has become sword will for you to use. Continue the trial until the Qingming sword opens the next gate for you.
Shifu.
I know what you wish to ask. After this experience, you have a better understanding of the essence of this realm now, yes?
Shifu, you mentioned before that no one could enter or leave this realm besides us. So those who appear here aren't real people, but rather echoes of those who once existed, right? I once encountered beings born from miasma called drowned ideals that are somewhat similar to the people here, yet different. They don't have what you'd call a true form.
And the owner of the sword we retrieved, Big Pun of the Melt Iron Mercenaries? I've read about him in a Swordmaster novel. He's a famed swordmaster of the city founding era. So in other words, there's no way he could still be alive. But why would he appear here in the form of our senior from real life? And both he and the others, it's like they're reenacting the entirety of that famous battle.
It's simple. He and I are simply vessels. Puppets created by the sword with miasma and hollow matter after accessing the owner's memories. Naturally, it would choose forms that the owner is familiar with. In essence, we are each just a sliver of a swordmaster's consciousness, recorded by the Qingming sword throughout its long history. This might be weird to say, but you're merely talking to slivers of personified memory. The Qingming sword has responded to your wishes, choosing the memories of a few famed swordmasters to shape into human form. Your task is to participate in and witness the moments where they overcame their limits. When they show you how their swords shine, their sword will fortify your power, pulling you closer to the Qingming sword. That is the trial, and the opportunity that the realm of swords has given you.
I see. Well, that makes our plan of action clear.
So, does that mean you're also a piece of a swordmaster's memory, Shifu?
It's a bit difficult to explain. You may simply think of me as your guide. Now, more importantly, a visitor arrived while you were away.
Might you also be lost travelers?
Huh? You're senior, yeah?
Shiyuan? Brother, what are you doing here?
Senior? Brother? I'm sorry, but I think you must have mistaken me for someone else.
Xiaoguang, I think he must be just like Shifu and Big Pan, a famous swordmaster wearing Senior Ye's appearance.
Yeah, I think so too. I was just so surprised to see him just now that my mind blanked. Maybe he corresponds to one of the 2 remaining swords we need to find. Either way, let's ask him what's going on first. Sorry, we mistook you for someone we knew. Have you been traveling alone? Oh, and how should we refer to you?
It's a bit embarrassing, but I've forgotten my real name and identity. By the time I came to, I was already lost amidst the mountains in this realm. Thankfully, I ran into this Shifu and you two. Please, just call me Peregrine. If possible, would you allow me to lodge here for a while? Though my memories are hazy, I remember that I came here in search of something.
Peregrine. I've heard that name before in the stories Mom used to tell me and Shiyuan. We were right!
What are you two mumbling about? In any case, this place has not been maintained for a long time and isn't the most comfortable place to rest. So long as you don't mind, you may stay.
You have my gratitude. I can tell you three have more to discuss, so I won't disturb you any further. I shall take my leave and look around a bit.
Well then, since you found the first sword, it's time I tell you about the remaining 2. However, I imagine you've already guessed. The remaining 2 areas each hide an extraordinary sword.
The remaining 2 areas? But apart from the one we just went to, isn't there only one other area?
Do you recall the incomplete statue I pointed out to you in the main hall?
Yep. I kept having this sense of deja vu. Like I had seen that statue somewhere before.
Is that so? That's not surprising. In any case, both the final area and the monster that gave you trouble before are hidden behind that statue.
Behind the statue. So you mean, if we can break it, we can get to the 3rd area?
It is not something that can be broken with brute force. Ye Shunguang, an ethereal that can temporarily steal your senses, will certainly continue to cause you trouble. While exploring, you should contemplate how to gain passage from the statue. As someone who was recognized by the Qingming sword, I'm sure you will succeed. Moving on, the Qingming sword has sensed your growth. The seal for the 2nd area is likely to lift soon. It's getting late. Let's rest up and reconvene tomorrow.
That was a moment. One S and take it, touch the sword. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hate that it pops up, gives you information, goes away, and then re-pops up and gives you more information. Just like, make it continuous, brother.
over for now. Since we've got some time, let's go ask Shifu about that sword array. Shit! Break the ice! Shit! The line is drawn. Forward! Turn around! Smash them! Right? Yeah! Watch closely. This is the real deal. Perish now!
Beats. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Oh, dude, that was literally the whole fight. I thought we somehow backed out and then just started doing something else. Now let's keep doing these. These are pretty easy. A little warm up for the day.
You're not connected with the gold star threat. Attacks from behind her. Intercept. Have a rest, Miss. The line is drawn. Blazing arc.
Didn't work.
Sorry for the wait, dear. Turn around. That one's up to no good. I call this move Bunny Slash Combo. Done. One slash, two slash, three. The line is drawn.
It's also super easy. All of these are pretty base.
Icy Ash. Blazing Arc. The line is drawn. Blazing Arc. The sword follows my well.
Here we go, there we go.
Power in the heavens. The Qingming's might. Rends the heavens.
Oh my god, I just felt that one out.
Here as frost. Intercept. Silly. Let's keep this advantage.
Dude, that gave us a whole level. Oh, and then we can't continue anymore. We have to do other stuff. We whoop too much ass. Alright, let us level for this stuff. Alright. Look at all those points. Hell yeah. 3. Other business. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the map upside down, basically. Alright, we got one of the posters done.
We meet again. Did you rest well?
Damn it. I'll build on my Interesting.
Yeah, it's much more quiet here compared to New Eridu. It's really nice to relax. Say, Mr. Peregrine, are you looking through the books here?
That's right. Though the study is covered in dust, there's a couple of ancient texts about swords. As I have nothing to do at the moment, I thought I might as well look through them. Perhaps they'll help jog my memory. So, are you two heading out today?
There's an area here that was just unsealed, so we're heading over to explore it.
I see. Truth be told, today I also plan to head to the area you previously explored. Earlier, I recalled what I was looking for. It was my sword that I've lost, though I know not where. If my lost sword is not there, I'll head to the area you're planning to explore today. If you require my help, please, just say the word.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Peregrine.
I hope you remember who I am next time. Well then, good luck to all of us today.
Not good enough. You should have trained harder. Again!
That voice, and that small frame. That's Senior Fufu, isn't it? But she seems unusually intense today.
Let's hurry and see what's going on.
Does Fufu have an edgy, dark background?
Watch out, Wise!
Oh wait, does she not have an edgy background, but instead she was like one of those kids that like made everything edgy?
Who are you people? And why are you following me?
She looks exactly like Senior Fufu, but way more fierce. Definitely not someone you'd want to mess with.
Staying silent? You're looking down on me. Enough talk then! That you trespassed here shows your ill intent. Draw your sword!
Wait! We're sorry. We didn't come here with ill intentions, and we swear we're not bad people. We just saw you fighting here and wanted to talk.
Very well. I feel no malice from you. This is a secret Tiger Thyron training area. How did you two get in?
We literally walked through that door over there.
Isn't this the Qingming realm? What's with this Tiger Thyron training area?
Oh my god, what is happening?
Looks like we've been pulled into her story. Guess we'll just have to play along for now. We meant no offense. We're an investigator and a proxy who stumbled upon this place by accident, and we're currently trying to find a way out. There's a lot of ethereals around, so mind if we tag along? Safety in numbers, right?
You're lost? Simply turn back the way you came and keep walking along the path. Even if you can't get out, you will likely run into my kin. They can guide you. I still have important matters to attend to. I've no time to play tour guide and bodyguard for you. If you run into other Tiger Thyrans, tell them that Grim Tiger has given the order to
that's her
escort
name.
you out. Well then, farewell.
Grim Tiger?
What? You've heard that name before. It isn't my real name. Simply a title I use to keep evildoers in check.
Great evil.
You are no evildoer, so there is no need to fear me. I must be going. Don't delay me any further.
Must away.
Junior, I've heard the name Grim Tiger from Senior Fufu when we sparred before. According to her, Grim Tiger was a famous, powerful Tiger Thyran who was active decades ago. Senior Fufu's own Tiger 7 forms comes from Grim Tiger's martial arts techniques, combined with Yunquei Summit's techniques.
So this person's from over a decade ago. The timelines jumped way back. From the sound of it, she must be the wielder of the second blade.
I should have paid attention to Senior Fufu when she told me about her legendary stories. Why was I zoning out at Senior Fufu's soft, fluffy tail? I have no idea how the story will unfold now. Anyway, let's catch up to her and see what happens next.
Master Grim Tiger.
That look on your face. You're totally thinking what I'm thinking, right? With a name like that, that master's gotta be pretty fierce and intimidating. But with Senior Fufu's adorable face, it's impossible to take her seriously.
You can't even take down something this weak with all your fancy kung fu. Now move! I'll show you how it's done!
I'm spent. I can't keep fighting. Even if we make it past this thing, we'll never clear the deeper trials.
Enough talking! Focus on
Oh yeah, shit, guys, I just saw something really cool too. Another Chinese game is coming out based on Lord of Mystery. And unfortunately the trailer wasn't that great. It was mainly just a lot of character walking around world. But it was like in gameplay walking around and not like cutscene walking around. But still, you couldn't really get a grasp on what the actual gameplay was other than them walking around the city. But it looked pretty dope. And like, I've been watching Lord of Mystery. I took a bit of a break from it. And I'm in between like episode 6 and 7, I think. And apparently they're like, the company that's making the animation is like really like tripling down on it. Like, oh, we're gonna be doing like 5 seasons and movies, and like they're like all in on it. So it's like, this is gonna be a franchise that's gonna be around for a while. And I'm like, sweet. So far I've been really enjoying the first season. And then being able to find a bunch of this other content as well is pretty dope. So yeah, if you're a fan of Lord of Mystery, or if you at least heard about it, they just dropped a trailer. I believe it's over on IGN. Check it out. It looks pretty dope. Again, it's just walking around, but like the graphics look pretty decent. The walking around, like the areas that they're walking around in, has that weird like semi steampunky turn of the century England vibe to it that the anime has. Okay, there's not really much here that we can actually interact with. Assuming we have to talk to them first. We haven't seen too many other tiger. Hello? Oh. Oh, wait, was that why? I'm an idiot. I was in circle mode. I didn't go out of circle mode. That's why I couldn't interact with all of this. I'm so dumb. Wait, what? Oh, why did that
Got
just
a trace.
appear like that? Shouldn't have it been more visible throughout? I'm gonna see if there's anything else. No.
We got a trace.
Alright. Now we're pushing forward.
There's no way we can defeat it. Let's just give up.
If you came all the way here just to whine, you might as well crawl back home and hide under your blanket. Get up. We're not done yet.
No, that ethereal from earlier already broke one of my arms. I really can't keep fighting anymore. Look, the others are in bad shape too. It's not just me.
That's what happens when you skip your training. Right now is when we decide the fate of our clan. Or do you plan to let those short-sighted fools run everything?
But maybe they're right. If this is all the strength we'll ever get as Tiger Thyrans, maybe taking that power isn't so bad after all. Unless we can stay away from the Hollows.
Coward. Backing down at a time like this? Look me in the eye and say that again!
Stop fighting. I don't know what's going on, but please calm down first.
You're the ones who were wandering around here earlier. Didn't I tell you not to get in my way? I already showed you the path out. Why are you still tailing me?
We're just a little worried about you. Would you mind telling us about what happened? Maybe we can help.
This is an internal matter among our clan. It has nothing to do with you. Stop asking.
The Tigerbane Bell. It's all because of the Tigerbane Bell.
Hey! Keep your mouth shut!
The Tigerbane Bell. I've heard of that name from a Tiger Thyran I know well. It's a forbidden artifact. One that gains power by devouring its own kin. Is that right?
So some big mouth just couldn't keep a secret? Even that information got out?
The bell was made long ago by one of our ancestors. They were inspired by the Void Hunter's weapons and wanted to create something that could give our clan a power that could rival theirs. But for some reason, the finished bell carried a flaw none of the Void Hunter's weapons had. It could only be activated if we sacrificed one of our own. From the moment it was created, it's been sealed away. But hollow disasters in Eridu have been getting worse lately. For us Tiger Thyrans who go in and out of the hollows all the time, it's a terrible sign. Some elders say the next calamity is near. Although our numbers are growing, we still don't have enough power to fight against what's to come. So they are considering reactivating the Tigerbane Bell.
That's so unreasonable. No one should have to die just so that someone else could get stronger. No one should ever be the price for power.
Seems you've got more conscience than most of my short-sighted kin. The ones who oppose the reactivation of the bell made a deal with the ones who want to use it. If we can prove the Tiger Thyrans can get stronger without the bell, they'll drop the whole idea. That's why we're taking on these trials.
But you keep fighting alone. You even threw your best sword into the deepest part of the training grounds. How are we supposed to beat that final ethereal without it?
We have to shut those
God damn it.
supporters up for good. If I used my sword or relied on anyone else, they'd find excuses to drag this out even longer.
But think about it. You're the strongest of us all, and even you failed 6 times. This is your 7th try. Just look at all of your injuries. Is it possible that we just don't have what it takes to protect ourselves without the help of something powerful like the bell?
If you've come to think that as well, just take the intruders and leave. I can handle the fight on my own.
Junior, did you hear Grim Tiger left her best sword in the deepest parts of this place? Maybe that's the sword we're looking for. Let's try to catch up to her.
must become stronger.
Wait, I get that you're desperate, but pushing yourself like this, it's too much.
Oh, right there. And then there.
Could you just stop and talk to us for a minute? Maybe we can help you.
No time for that. Besides,
Already found one. Oh, already got that. Nice. Oh. Got the engine. Get all the boosts for it.
A measure of steel slices the world through. The Qingming's might rends the heavens. Hear us, Frost. Light brings the dawn. My blade cuts down evil
Alright, there we
and
go.
carries stars in the sky. Yeshengguang of Yunhui Summit, breaking all illusions. Shit. Let's keep this advantage. The line is drawn. Light brings the dawn. Shit. Huh?
Okay, that final little bit was
Just like that, she's gone.
not having it.
Let's follow her.
Wait, can we stop here for a moment? When Grim Tiger was fighting just now, I noticed her looking into the distance from time to time. It seems like she was keeping an eye on the weather and landscape. If what Shifu said is true, the weather here is a direct reflection of the Swordmaster's mood. Could there also be a storm in the heart of Grim Tiger?
She said if she couldn't gain her kin's recognition, then the tiger beam girl might be used again. That's enough to make anyone's mood as grim as this storm.
No. What I'm sensing isn't just a grim mood. It's more of a darkness that is about to blur everyone's vision, causing her not to be able to see the goal ahead, where her companions are, and what's at the end of that road. I think she may have created this rain for herself, through her desire for power. And in this rain, she no longer needs to think about these things. It doesn't matter if she gets lost, as long as she keeps fighting.
But that would never be the right choice. Countless people have lost their minds, consumed by the thirst for power.
If the body wielding the sword isn't strong enough, protecting companions and eradicating evil is only a pipe dream. I feel the same way when facing overwhelming enemies. I must do everything I can to become stronger. Otherwise, I won't be able to protect you.
Xiaoguang, you don't have to carry these burdens all by yourself.
I understand. Junior, thanks to you, I don't have such self-righteous thoughts anymore. If the reason you wield your blade is to protect others, then the moment you turn your back on your companions is when you lose the right to be a swordmaster. I hope that, as a fellow swordmaster, Grim Tiger can also realize this. There are always companions watching and waiting for her in the direction of her blade. We can't let her stray further and lose sight of what really matters. Her heart. That's why we have to catch up with her as soon as possible.
Need to make Make sure there's nothing on the ground that we might be missing.
So many ethereals here. Are they all from Grim Tiger?
That voice. It's... You two, this way! Please, hurry!
Okay, they're like not even... okay. Come on, man.
Let's finish this quickly.
Necessary for victory.
Blazing arc.
My turn now? I'm gonna do
It's kind of a waste, but whatever, we'll do it.
I got a trace.
Looks like the path ahead is blocked. Guess we'll have to find a way through the maze.
Okay, so we missed that bunny there. Somehow. Okay. Jesus, God, dude. We just need to push forward. None of this matters. Wow. And they freaking monologue for 3 pages just to be like, hey, fight these boxes. Again, they like put in way too much expository shit where it's just like, fight the boxes, guy. We need to get through this.
Touchdown evil. My spirit soars in the sky. Let this sword array send you away. Shit. Perish now. The line is gone. Blazing arc. Shit. The line is gone. Light brings the dawn.
Okay, that's kind of lame. Why did they give us 3 boxes if we just had to fight 1, you know? No other way down, it looks like. Seeing if there's a way down on the other side of that wall. Does not seem to be. Alright, fix it.
So you followed me all the way here. I have to admit, you're persistent.
Grim Tiger, you won't be able to pass this trial if you fight alone. Let us help you face this final test.
I appreciate you wanting to help after hearing about the Tiger Bane Bell. But what I need is strength, not help from others. Only when I have the strength to silence everyone myself will my views be accepted. The Tiger Bane Bell is a forbidden weapon that should never be used again. Everything else is meaningless.
So the one who once took up arms for her fellow Tiger Thyrants now thinks even her companions don't matter?
Fancy words mean nothing. Only results will convince the elders of our Tiger Clan. I don't expect outsiders like you to understand my feelings. But don't try to persuade me otherwise.
Junior Wise is right. If the path you take is contrary to your original goal, then it's definitely not the right path. Fighting is the only thing you can see now. Everything else will become a foothold for them, including your Tiger Thyrankin. In your heart, you've resented them many times for holding you back, haven't you?
I can see it in your eyes. You crave strength just as much as I do. Since we're after the same thing, what's the point of all this talk?
Yes, we are just like you. We all want to be stronger. Otherwise, you won't be able to protect the things you cherish, or your companions. But I know this for sure. I can become stronger with him by my side. If you still remember how you felt when you fought alongside your companions, then you should understand what I mean. The path that lets you overcome everything won't be as blurred as this rain. At the very least, you'll be able to see your true feelings right beside you.
Maybe you're right. All I wanted was to crush everything in my way with overwhelming strength. But that doesn't seem to be my style at all.
Hey, you two! I've brought you that Tiger Thyran you mentioned.
Grim Tiger, are you okay? I'm sorry. I wanted to catch up with you, but I couldn't handle those ethereals. Luckily, this kind-hearted gentleman escorted me here.
What are you doing?
Sorry. I must have disappointed you. We were on the same side, but I gave up hope. We practiced martial arts together and swore to protect our people. I never forgot that promise. If possible, please let me fight by your side again, Grim Tiger.
There's no way you can keep fighting with your injuries. Let's forget about taking on the trial together for now. Next time? No, from today on, I'll be trusting you with my life in every battle.
All right, you have a deal.
Thank you for your help, strangers. As you can see, I've abandoned my sword. And at this stage, I won't be able to pass the trial alone. Could you lend me a hand?
Of course. Looks like you've figured out where you should go now.
I'll stay here and protect the wounded Tiger Thyran. Please, don't worry. Just focus on the battle.
To be honest, I'm not sure if this is the best for the future of our kin. But the moment I decided to fight alongside these companions of mine, I felt a lot better. Now, let's use this positive energy to teach that ethereal a lesson!
Got a bunch of dings. We still don't have more of those, origami looking things. Sword quill. Almost got that all the way up to the goal.
Teaming up with others may not prove that I can handle these monsters alone. But at least it shows that I never forgot what my sword is meant to protect. I'll always fight side by side with my kin and my friends, whether it's battling ethereals or the ominous Tigerbane Bell. So don't you dare underestimate our strength. These lives are not yours to take. Spirit Frog. What the heavens?
Light brings the dawn. A measure of steel slices the world.
Destruction. That was actually surprisingly easier than I expected. That was actually, the last fight we did against the crab was a bit harder than that. Although I guess it was just because the crab was tankier. Alright, now they're fix it. I don't know what I was doing there. Metal detect away, little buddy. There we go. Got that. Got a bunch of things over there. We have a treasure chest right there. We get to the other side. I think we just have to go to it. Which, by the way, I don't know if I actually mentioned her run cycle. That was a single button press. Oh my god. Her run cycle's fun. I love when they have unique, fun run cycles. Yeah, but there's more over here, and it's like, how do I get on the other side of it? Okay, there's like a huge scaffolding. there. Okay, we have to do this. This is gonna be like an extra hard boss fight. Break the seal. Oh, it's her.
Mighty end. Split the heavens. My blade cuts down
Alright,
evil. My
Jesus.
spirit soars in the sky. Yeshungguang of Yunquai Summit, breaking all illusions.
Trying to get out of this frickin' corner.
The line is drawn. Split the heavens. The line is drawn. Found you.
It felt easier than the last one we fought. We were a bit sloppy there, but still, look at our health. Like, we didn't really take much damage. Okay, there's got to be another way to throw a sword over there. I'm gonna go back up top and see. I'm not seeing a... There's gotta be a way up there. We getting blasted. Yeah. Okay, no. How did we get to the other zone first, though? Alright, we're gonna try to travel back down this path a lot more. Alright. There's that guy over there. See, it's like how... There's no other way over there. Other than right there, but there's rubble there and we don't know how to remove it. Unless maybe something happens a little bit later.
Through the void.
Actually, what am I doing? Let's run back up here. I keep hitting that button. God damn it. There he is. Did I just miss him, or did he not spawn? Alright, let's see what's going on here. We got all of those. What? There's very clearly stuff here, but it's not showing up. I'm way right there. I need to figure that out. How the heck do you get there? Oh, that's... I'm so dumb. I could have taken that door instead. Literally walked right past it. Alright, we just got a lot of stuff. God, so many things to go and pick up. Boom, a bunch more of those. We got 1 out of 4 complete. You know what? We're just gonna push forward. There's still 1 more sword left. So we'll go and do that. And then we'll try to collect everything.
Monkey statue holding binoculars. I know where I've seen it before.
I remember now. At Swabian Temple's outer courtyard, on the left side facing the main gate, there's a statue with 3 monkeys. Both the structure and the look of the monkeys are identical to this one.
Swabian Temple?
That's where our sect is based in the Throne Quarter. Or, well, in the whole Wi-Fi. I never understood what that statue meant. Could it really be connected to some secret of the Qingming sword?
So there's one like this at the temple too. Not surprising. Every Yunquei summit base has one. It's a tradition set by the first High Preceptor. Anyway, looks like you've already solved one of the statue's puzzles without even realizing it. Congrats.
I wonder what we did to make this monkey show its true form. Is it because we've now fought enough battles?
Not everything's about fighting. Keep thinking that way and you'll become too obsessed. And a puzzle stops being a puzzle once you over-explain it. As for what the monkeys or the Qingming sword want to test you on, that's something you'll have to figure out yourself.
Junior, do you remember what the other 2 monkeys in the temple courtyard looked like?
Let me think. I remember one wearing headphones, and the other one holding a megaphone.
I see. I hear some sects follow the rule of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, to stay focused in training. Looks like we flipped that around at Yunquei Summit. The seeing monkey went back in place without us even noticing. What about hearing and speaking? This is tricky. Please excuse me, everyone. I think we might be able to find some useful information in the study here. I'll have a quick look and let you know if I find anything.
Why are they even more into this than we are? He's kind of like my brother. Once he decides on something, he dives right in.
So the second sword has also turned into sword will and has been retrieved. Only one sword remains now.
Yeah, we'll be able to know how to suppress the Qingming sword's corruption.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We've made it this far together. No matter what lies ahead, I'll face it with you. We're now living through the stories of other sword masters, witnessing the choices they made. I'm sure their courage will inspire us, strengthening us while we walk our own path.
Thank you, Junior. No matter what answer the Qingming sword will give me in the end, I'm ready to face it. For now, let's rest.
So, you wanted to see me. What for?
Shifu, you're still hiding something, aren't you? From me and from them? Secrets about this place? And who you really are?
You're sharp, young one. Looks like I made a mistake letting you poke around this study.
So I was right about it. In that case, I have a favor to ask.
Two out of 4 done. Oh, yo, hold on, there's something right there. Oh, that's on another path. That's way too far away. Yeah, that's on a really different path. Yeah, it's like, it feels like right there. Okay, I need to go back over there. I'm pretty sure it would have shown up. We have to be on the other side to do it. This is the only thing keeping us. And there's like nothing that we can do to rewind time on it. It feels like I'm just missing one step. It's very frustrating. Okay, we got one. Only around. Can I run all the way around the back? No. Need to get that other one, and it's like right there. We can see it. Why can't we interact with it? I think there was a way up on this roof, maybe. Alright, like I said, we're gonna push forward and see if maybe there's some other way that we can Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's time.
Light brings the dawn. the dawn.
Alright, there we go. Ooh. Okay, one more.
I see edge. I see edge. Judgment.
Yeah, like, we haven't been sub 20 for any of these. Alright, and now I think we have a bunch of stuff that we can actually level things up with. We didn't even have all of them activated. Jesus. Alright, hold on. Double checking. That looks pretty good. More. Bunch of those. Claim all of this stuff. There's nothing. Wow, everything we did didn't really count for anything. That's crazy. Alright, let's move on to our next third sword.
What exactly do the other two monkeys mean?
There's no rush if you don't know where to start. The weather's nice today. Why not take a short break and play a few rounds of chess with me?
Xiaoguang, what are you up to? Still trying to crack the puzzle of this statue?
You're here, Wise. To move forward, we have to get past the statue first. So I've just begun trying to figure out what it might mean.
Just begun, huh? Does just mean 6 hours ago?
Shifu! I thought you agreed not to tell.
Let me help. If the puzzle was really that easy to crack, you folks at Ringquay Summit would have figured out its purpose long ago.
I know what's going on. Everyone, I know how to solve this statue's puzzle now.
Yay.
Mr. Peregrine, judging from the dark circles under your eyes, did you spend the whole night studying the puzzle?
I just got caught up in the old texts and lost track of time until morning. Anyway, back to the point. I found this passage in the records of Yunquay Summit. Those who wield the Qingming sword see the cause, hear the effect, and gather the heart that binds them. In a different book, I found text that says, "The heavens shift in pursuit of cause. The earth rumbles in response to effect. All causes and effects align before the sword and are drawn into one's heart." Shifu once mentioned that you saw changes in the weather before. Is that true?
Yeah. Sometimes I just can't help stopping to watch when the weather changes. For some reason, it feels like I can sense the resolve of those who fought before us.
I believe that's what it means by the heavens shift in pursuit of cause. In the same vein, The Earth rumbles in response to effect must be the next clue.
That makes sense. But is there any object that can make the ground rumble?
A bell. Come to think of it, there were bells in the previous 2 areas as well. They're probably the loudest things around here.
Exactly. I searched every corner of this place. Those 2 bells fit the description perfectly. If I'm not mistaken, the next step of the puzzle will only be revealed after we ring the bells.
You managed to figure all that out on your own. Interesting. Whether your theories are correct or not, I'll leave it to you to find out.
Huh? But I was just starting to get somewhere. We've already made so much progress. Forget it. This isn't the time to complain. Let's go check those bells right away! There's still quite a distance to the bell. Let's be extra careful.
There's not. It's not.
There could be ethereals along the way.
Ah.
What's happening?
Around us is changing. I've never seen distortions like this before.
Force follows my will and wins power in the heavens!
Commander, are we really doing this? After all these years, Big Pond has saved us so many times. I know that. Think carefully. This peaceful era has no place for someone like him. His swordsmanship is on a completely different level. The higher-ups don't want him to become a problem later on. You feel it too, right? Just imagine if one day he turned from ally to enemy. It would be terrifying. Even so, just leaving him in the hollow like that feels so... You really think someone as strong as
We
him
really
would
haven't
die
been
so
popping
easily?
for all that
I
much.
thought this through. I feel bad too, of course. If we want to keep our place in the newly built Eridu, we have to follow orders.
There's still quite a distance to the bell. Let's be extra careful. There could be ethereals along the way.
Maybe this will be what unlocks another spot.
Found you. Here I frost. Split the heavens.
Yeah, I think I'm popping the second R2 way too soon.
My
Oh,
blade
whoops.
cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
We do have to get over there. Okay, what's happening? This was not cleaned up before. Like, what the heck?
Without a trace.
Oh? Bastards. Complete! Alright. Nothing shiny or anything on the ground, any kind of books or whatnot. Nope. Alright.
What's happening?
The space around us is changing. I've never seen distortions like this before.
Holo's expanding faster than ever. Eridu's really gonna be destroyed.
The disaster's finally here. I told you, there's no chance of survival without using the Tiger Bane bells.
Mike, shut your mouth. It's because we refused to use that thing that we've kept our pride and lived as a people till now.
So pointless. We're going to die here anyway. But you're not wrong. Those years without using that cursed thing weren't so bad in the end.
I'm so pissed that it was story progression to get that thing open. Like, really? God damn it. It doesn't even make sense why that was cleaned up, though. Because we only go into that weird parallel world after we ring the bell. So there's, like, no reason why that was all cleaned up there. Run here.
Not bad. Congratulations. You've taken another step forward.
And I believe last customer. Yeah. Alright, we got another one of the statues, one left, as well as one sword. And then we shall be complete.
Look! The monkey with the headphones just appeared! To see the growth of other sword masters with my own eyes, to hear their final cries with my own ears. Is that the purpose of these puzzles? This is the fate of those who wield this sword. Qingming's sword. Is that what you've been trying to tell me?
It's so sad. I never could have thought their stories would end up like that. Even after overcoming their inner demons, they still lost everything. One, their companions. The other, their kin.
Yes, fate was cruel to them. But I think, even if they could choose again, they'd still take the same path.
What makes you think that, Xiaoguang?
I'm just guessing. But to me, a sword wielder's resolve doesn't come from how their story ends. I saw their fear and confusion, and the strength that let them fight through their uncertainties. That was the cause of their resolve. I also heard the echoes from their journey's end. Although their fate strayed far from what they once hoped for, their choices still changed the world in small ways. Cause and effect are never truly equal. If I drew my sword only to chase an outcome, then the sword well burning inside me right now would never be this alive. Their sword will existed only to carry out their convictions and the will of humankind itself. Even if the ending is bitter, a sword swung for one's heart will never be meaningless. And the Qingming sword, it holds the stories of countless swords, the memories of numerous sword masters. Maybe it isn't as cruel or heartless as we thought. The birth and fall of each sword master in Eridu's lengthy history are all merely fleeting moments. It alone bears witness to every shattered fragment, and it alone has the power to forge a world that belongs to the sword itself.
An interesting perspective. Then tell me, Ye Shunguang, after witnessing the causes and effects of other sword masters, have you found the resolve in your heart to wield the sword?
Yes, at first. I came here only to find a way to resist the Qingming sword's corruption, but inheriting it, that's the path I chose. And I don't want my journey to become a meaningless pursuit of mere survival. Even if it all ends with nothing, that's fine. I want to wield this sword for the people of New Eridu, for the countless sword masters before me who once shone brightly, and for everyone who walks this world without a blade in hand. I'll wield the collective will of those before me to carry out my own justice and duty. The Qingming sword's wielder was never meant to stand alone. These blazing sword wills stand with me. That is my sword will, the proof of the heart that guides my blade.
This is the last monkey. Could it be that what you just said was accepted as the answer to the final puzzle?
No, I don't think there ever was a real puzzle or answer. The Qingming sword simply reflected everything it had seen and heard. It was its way of speaking to me. Maybe all it wanted was a wielder who wouldn't let down all the sword wills from the past.
Oh, it is. Okay, we got all. And then that will reveal the door, maybe? Yep.
Since you've already come this far, allow me to lend a little help. And let me see how much you've grown since last time, Xiaoguang.
Okay, Shifu.
Literally just 2 moves. Double ulting. Destroying. Wow, actually not much happening here. That's very surprising.
It's ethereal. It's the one that gave you such a hard time before. So, do you think you can take it down now?
The sword is no longer lost in doubt. I'll use my sword will to cleanse this place of evil. Disciple of Yunquei Summit, keeper of the Qingming sword, Yeshunguang, ready for combat! Blazing Arc! Keep this advantage. I call this move Bunny Slash Combo! The line is drawn. What the heavens?
We're gonna have another final battle. I'm pretty sure Shifu or whoever it is supposed
Why
to be.
wasn't the last sword on that ethereal? Does that mean the trial's not over yet?
Correct.
That's something you'll have to figure out yourself. For now, let's see what lies ahead for you.
Have all of them and can level it up. Honestly, it's a pretty dope looking engine. I love how like diverse the like styles that they go with for the engines are. Like they could be like wacky or dumb or stupid or like that one that's like Super Sentai and then like old relics like this. It's like I love that they're not like constraining themselves needlessly for engines to have a specific look. Because let's face it, a lot of the A engines look like ass and look super basic. All the S engines have like a lot of personality. Let's get surprised.
The three of you arrived just in time. You didn't interfere with my absorption of the Sword Will's power, and you got to witness the moment I gained my new power.
Mr. Peregrine, why would you do something like this? No. Who exactly are you?
Junior, we thought the sword in the third area was tied to a swordmaster called the Peregrine, but it seems we were seriously wrong. Senior Inhu, Senior Fufu, every famed swordmaster we've encountered so far has taken on the face of someone we know. That made us fall into a pattern of assumption. But we've overlooked someone else who also has a familiar face and knows everything about mastering the sword arts, only because she claimed to be a guide of the Qingming sword. Shifu, you're the one we've been searching for in the third area, aren't you? You were also once a wielder of the Qingming sword.
That's right. You don't seem very surprised. Looks like you have already considered this possibility.
The extra fourth person, the one who intentionally borrowed the name Peregrine. Brother, no, Yashuren, is it really you? I had a feeling it was you. Every time we had a real fight and I called you by your full name, you'd cover up your nerves with a cough like that.
Do you really have to call me out at a time like this, Xiaoguang?
You've always been a powerful swordmaster. Your body and soul have been the same from the start. But if it's true that no outsiders can enter this realm, then you're not the real Ye Shuyuan.
Correct. The real Ye Shuyan is probably wandering somewhere in New Eridu as we speak. I was born from the Qingming Sword's power, a being that inherited his memories and personality.
So you've been pretending to have lost your memory this whole time? Since you've taken the sword we were searching for, what are you planning to do now?
No. At first, I couldn't remember anything. I only had a vague feeling that you all looked familiar. But as I read through the ancient tomes here and listened to your conversations, everything slowly started coming back to me. Yunkui's summit, the Qingming sword, Shifu, Junior Wise, my only sister, and the curse that binds her. And then there's the truth. That I'm not the real Ye Shuyan, but merely the embodiment of his memories. I was disheartened for a while. But soon I realized that the real Ye Shuyan would never have been allowed to enter this realm. There are some things here that only an echo of memories like me can do.
Things like taking the 3 swords from us?
If gathering the 3 swords is your trial set by the Qingming sword, then if someone other than you, say me, were to gather them instead, what do you think would happen? I'll get straight to the point. Based on my own investigations, I believe the Qingming sword would acknowledge me as well. And if that happens, then the real Ye Shuyan in the outside world would take your place as its new wielder.
Replacing Xiaoguang as the Qingming sword's successor? That's absurd. Besides, you're just Senior Ye's memory. How could something like that even be possible?
He's asked me the same question before. The people in this realm aren't real, but their memories, personalities, and swordsmanship, all of it is identical to their true selves. And since the real Ye Shuyan is still alive, his theory is plausible. Though, I only know slightly more about the Qingming sword than you do, so I can't be completely sure. Let's say there's a 70% chance?
He asked you about this before? But as a former wielder of the Qingming sword, would you really just let him go through with this plan?
Why not? Besides the 3 swords and their trials, the Qingming sword also chose to recreate your brother here. There must be a reason for that. And now it seems that he is your final trial. Just my own thoughts, but I've been watching you two from the start, and this all feels like a regular sibling spat. You should just have a fight, settle it, and no hard feelings after that.
Shifu, please don't add fuel to the fire. I can achieve my goal without hurting anyone. All right, I've explained everything. Xiaoguang, Junior Wise, release the sword will from the other 2 swords, okay? My body can withstand the Qingming Sword's power just as well. I can absorb them safely.
Brother, we talked so much during the last battle. I thought you understood and accepted my choice. I thought you had embarked on your own path.
That might be true for the real Yeshiyan. But people's obsessions are not so easily deterred. Not to mention that this is your only chance right now. Xiao Guang, I know you can't accept the idea of leaving the Qingming Sword unclaimed. You fear it could bring disaster to the world. But only if I inherit it will it no longer cause disaster, and you won't get hurt. I understand your determination. But I still hope that this is the end that we aim to achieve. You'll be saving yourself and New Eridu from destruction.
Do you still remember what I told you, brother? From now on, let yourself be happy. You mentioned the future of New Eridu and me, but you didn't say anything about yourself.
Of course I remember. Are you saying that by making this decision in his place, I'm stealing the real Yeshuyan's happiness? I don't see it that way. If the real me were to wake up one day and find himself as the new wielder of the Qingming Sword, he might feel uncertain at first. But I know in the end, he would thank me for everything I've done in this realm.
I'm sorry, brother. I thought I had already fully understood what you were thinking. Maybe after I leave this domain, I'll need to have a long talk with you in the real world. Shifu was right. We should just fight, settle it, and have no hard feelings. Silly brother. If you want this sword, then you'll have to take it from me. Just like when you first started practicing the mystic arts and tried to get Banrei Shifu's prayer beads. You really thought you could do it.
Hey, enough! Are you seriously going to call me out like that in front of Junior Wise? Do you know how embarrassing it will be the next time I see him in the real world?
It's okay, Senior, yeah. I'll just pretend I never heard that.
Forget it. After seeing what you've done here, I already had a feeling what your answer would be. But a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save you from the curse is right in front of me. There's no way I'm backing down. Shifu, Junior Wise, stand back. She's right. We'll sort this out with our swords, not our words.
You don't have to tell me. I wasn't planning on stepping in anyway. Come on, Wise.
The sword will I just absorbed has restored my strength to its peak. Don't think I'm going to be an easy target, Xiao Guang.
The harder the fight, the clearer you'll see my resolve. Draw your blade, brother!
Come to think of it, it feels like forever since we last fought with our minds intact. Back then, you were still that kid who relied on me for everything.
You said it yourself. That was a long time ago. I'm not the same little girl anymore, brother. Besides, we already fought once when you were under control. And you lost that one.
Is that so? Then keep up that confidence and give it your all. If I were the real Yeshuyan, I probably wouldn't be so fixated on fighting you. The real Yeshuyan has already accepted that you'll always carry the Qingming Sword. That's not truly what Yeshuyan wants. My very existence proves it.
There we go. Alright, we'll just blast through this alligator guy.
I've always hated that sword. I've always waited for the day you'd finally be free of it.
I know. Because I met you here again. I realized that
That's what's crazy to me. It's like if you're... Like, I don't even think I'm good at this game. I think I'm, like, maybe decent. And we're able to fly through these fights so quickly that the dialogue will cut itself off. It's kind of crazy. Like, am I wrong about just being, like, mid at this game? And, like, they just don't really time out the talking that well? Or am I crazy good at this or something?
it's over, brother.
No. It's not over yet. I can still fight.
Crazy. Alright.
Enough. Give up already. Even if you're just a memory, I don't want to keep fighting you anymore.
You found your own sword, Will, in front of that statue. But I still don't understand. Does every sword master need such a thing? I never believed any will was worth holding on to if it meant I had to turn a blind eye to your suffering. The truth is, I've known for a while now. Whether it's strength or willpower, you've long surpassed me. There's nothing left that I need to do in your place. You're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself. The you who once sought my protection is gone. I'm the one still stuck in place, clinging to the foolish dream that I could keep you safe with nothing but my own strength. By the time I realized it, you were already far beyond my reach. The only thing left I could do for you was to bear the curse in your stead. Xiaoguang, call me what you will. Stupid, stubborn, it doesn't matter. Just give me the last two swords. I can't let this one chance slip away. I can't live through the nightmare of losing you again.
This
Bro.
is the path I chose, and I'll fight for my own will. That's why I can't let you take my place.
So I'm not a big fan of this storyline overall, just because it kind of just boils down to like the same two lines over and over and over again. I can't lose you. I want to do this. But I can't lose you. But I want to do this. Like, the last, like, their entire story arc just is boiled down to that, basically. And it's just like, they just keep reiterating it. It's like, bro, come on.
I'm sorry. It wasn't until we crossed swords that I realized how much it hurt you to see me take up the Qingming sword. Somewhere along the way, we stopped understanding each other. Do you still remember my favorite osmanthus cakes from that one street corner shop? There was one time I secretly bought some for myself, and a thought crossed my mind. These cakes are so good. I wish I could share them with my brother. But thinking about it, that was something I liked. I realize now that I never actually knew what your favorite food was. Just like I never really knew what your hopes or dreams were. So today, I want to hear all about you, brother.
Osmanthus cakes are a little too sweet for me. I think I prefer egg yolk pastries.
I see. Then you'll have to bring a box of those the next time we eat together. I want to try them with you. And when that day comes, don't ever talk about dying in my place again. That's not the sword will you're meant to find, nor the path that could ever bring you happiness.
But Xiaoguang,
It's all right. You don't have to say anything. Whatever it is you're searching for, I know the road ahead won't be easy. But I believe in you. I know you won't lose yourself, and you'll find something new along the way. I know you will. Because you're my brother.
is that so? Xiaoguang, in the end, I'm just a piece of memory. You should save those words for the real me when you get back. And see if you'll be like me. Completely powerless against you. You've grown so tall.
I finally got to see him truly smile. I wonder if he really let go.
Breaking out of that overprotective sibling phase isn't easy. I speak from experience. He probably just needs some time to figure it out. Anyway, Xiaoguang, you did well. Now, go turn the final sword into Sword Will. After that, you should gain further recognition from the Qingming sword. As for me, I am merely a memory fragment that exists in this place. My role here is done. This realm will probably hold for a while longer, but then it will be time for us to part ways.
Wait, About your true identity. Are you Yixuan Shifu's sister, Yizhang?
How did you figure that out?
It was just a hunch. I thought, if you're the memory of a former Qingming sword wielder, then maybe you're Yizhang. Yixuan Shifu told me about you.
Just a hunch, huh? She really took in an interesting disciple. Now, I'd love to keep chatting with you all, but Wise, you should go with Xiaoguang and uncover the secrets the Qingming sword is trying to show you while this realm still exists. Oh, and your Shifu. How is she doing these days?
She's doing great. She became the High Preceptor of Rinkuei Summit, took in many disciples, including us, and spends her days helping the people of Weifei. She's the best Shifu we could ask for.
I see. I'm glad to hear that.
Something's up ahead!
That's the secret the Qingming sword wanted you to see. I hope it helps you somehow.
I'm ready. No matter what the answer turns out to be. Even if it's not the one I hoped for.
Checking the perimeter.
The path of Baiza is never walked alone. When fate shifts, shadow follows. Blessing and curse, light and dark, they are born together. One thought brings salvation, and another, damnation.
You're the other me. Is this the prophecy that Mr. Liu mentioned before?
I am both you and the Qingming sword itself. It is a blessing to see that you have realized the sword will in your heart. Congratulations. I know what you want to ask. It's a secret that countless people who once wielded the Qingming sword longed for. It is also the origin of my birth. The answer you seek, Swordkeeper, is hidden within the prophecy and paved on the path you've been on. The path of Baiza is never walked alone. The Qingming sword is never possessed by a single person.
If Baiza refers to my path so far, then... Wait, you mean all those sword masters I've encountered?
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I've been locked in on the game and have not been paying attention to chat.
Memory is the fuel required to maintain my balance. If you can't provide endless fuel, then turn to the sword masters in the world for help. I will keep track of their existence and growth, just as you saw in this world of swords. They will become part of the sword will, and part of my strength. Traverse the world, witness the hearts of different sword masters, and capture more memories of the sword. This way, thousands of sword masters will become your companions, and the corruption of the Keeper will be slowed. This is the path that lies before you.
So this is how we can delay the sword's corruption on Xiaoguang. But that will only slow it down, right? Please, we need to know how to completely stop it.
The way to end it lies behind the door. You are far from qualified to reach beyond the door.
Beyond the door? What do you mean?
Okay, so let's return to the altar. We still have some stuff to clean up here. Mainly just some fights, and then we should be done. Alright, all's that clear. The W engine, we still need a little bit more for the W engine. Pretty close. I think we just need to do a couple more fights. Let's check. I think we got all the treasure chests everywhere. Yep. Alright, I think it's just these fights that are left. Wait, what? How is there... Still so many left. How come we're not... I don't know why there's still a lot left and then none of it's unlocked. Unless going back actually triggers more stuff, I think. Hey, what the frick? We picked up a fragment. Okay, so there are still fragments around that we just never picked up. Right, so we gotta get that. Most notably this. Oh. What the heck? We got that one thing that's supposed to reveal all the things we're supposed to pick up on the map. But, like, it didn't even really reveal anything to us. Because there's, like, a bunch of things that are now on the map that weren't there before. Useless! Alright, pick up that guy. No one down here. Alright, we need to find... I believe it's always in sets of 3. Oh, come on, that's just a gimme. What the heck? Where are they?
The blade knows my heart.
This guy up. Pump. Alright. Nice. Alright. And we got these guys down here. I don't remember how many points we get for defeating a shadow fighter. But it might give us a massive boost. Alright, let's see who we're gonna go up against. We've already fought... Who are you? Oh, shit. Him. Alright.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Alright, we now have a full team of people.
The line is drawn.
Wow, he is taking a lot of damage.
Are you okay? Surrender. Here I come.
Okay, this guy is not taking much damage from most of these people.
Leave it to me. Shift.
Come on, attack, attack, attack. Here we go.
Inadequate.
Right, ulting.
Leave this to your line is gone.
Alright, we got him.
Down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
Oh,
Hidden Quay summit. Breaking all illusions.
that was weird. Okay, they just kind of interrupted our ult with giving us the reward.
Free as the skies.
Okay, wait, hold on. So there's a little area behind the stairs.
Oh, the blade knows my heart.
Alright, we can't get behind it. Double check up here. Doesn't look like there's any additional stuff. It was all in those little pass sections. Alright, see how much more we have left. Boom. Alright, we got all of those now. Full chain unlocked. We've gotten all of these. That gives us a bunch of points. And we got the final piece to the W engine. Hells yeah. Now we can max that out. Still only got 2 out of 4. Okay, this bottom one we need to figure out. Oh yeah, we still have these side ones, okay. Jump out. And probably finish up the story. I don't even know how we'd get back there. It's probably an added one in the map menu. Hello? Oh, since we're here. Do this thing real quick.
We're back. How should I put it? It almost feels like I just woke up from the most unbelievable dream.
Welcome home, Xiaoguang.
It's good to be back, Wise. Thank you for staying by my side through such an extraordinary journey. As long as you're with me, I feel like I have the courage to face anything.
Be Willikers, best friend.
Too bad we still couldn't find a clear solution in the realm to prevent the Qingming sword from harming its wielder.
That's alright. I think we still gained a lot from this journey. At least we now know the damage caused by the Qingming sword isn't beyond repair. I'll become stronger, and the next time I set foot in that hidden realm, I'll make the Qingming sword reveal its deepest secret.
Alright, when that time comes, I'll be right there by your side to witness it with you. I promise.
Junior Xiaoguang, when did you get back? And you didn't even say a word. If I'd known, I would have picked up more ingredients for dinner. We could have had a proper feast tonight.
Junior Xiaoguang, how was your first Void Hunter mission? Did everything go smoothly? Junior Wise is so sneaky. He got to spend all that time alone with you and hear the whole story first. I want to hear it too.
You guys, how is she supposed to answer with all of you talking over each other? Xiaoguang, was your first mission difficult? You didn't get hurt anywhere, did you? Let me use a technique to check on you, just in case.
Everyone, I'm back! I might be heading out again soon for the next mission. But before that, I want us all to have a proper meal together and talk about everything that's happened lately.
Everyone seems to be in such a good mood today. What happened?
Xiao Guang came back safe and sound. That's already something worth celebrating. But yeah, I do feel more relaxed today. Must be because I got the best night's sleep I've had in ages.
I had a great dream last night. I can't remember exactly what it was about, but it was this wild adventure that ended with an all-meat feast. I can still taste it.
It seems we all rested well. I did too. I even saw some people from the past in my dreams for the first time in many years. It was comforting. I suppose the sweet dreams charm technique I used last night worked. I should try it on the two of you later as well. Oh, by the way, Xiaoguang, a letter arrived this morning from Shuyan. It's for you.
Huh? My brother,
If he had something to say, he could have just sent it through Knock Knock, writing a whole letter instead. Don't you think that's kind of dramatic? Am I imagining things, or is Junior Shuyan being all emo lately?
We've already received 17 banners of gratitude and 30 thank you letters from the people he helped on his journeys. Looks like he's been through quite a lot since he left.
I think it's a good sign that he decided to write to you. It means there are things he wants to tell you. Words that can only be conveyed through ink and paper. Well then, would you like to open it now and read it?
no, not now. Just leave it in my room. I'll read it later. I don't know where he's been or what he's seen, but he's my brother. I think I can guess what he wanted to say. It's probably something simple yet special, like egg yolk pastries.
Okay, I need to set up the auto for this thing. I remember how to do it. What the heck? Was there not just a setting for, like, autoing all of this stuff they put in? I could have sworn they did. Oh wait, no, we can do 4 now. I don't know since when, but... Oh, that was right. Plus, this is also, like, a good, like, opportunity of, like, how you can have a unique zone and justify why, like, after the event you'll never go back to it. And it's like, yeah, because it's, like, a temporary zone within the hollow and it will, like, shift reality or something. Like, that's a perfectly valid excuse, opposed to, like, some others where it's just like, oh, here's this whole event thing over here, and then it's just gone because of no reason. Oh my god, seriously? Honestly, I can't wait for the next update, and we're, like, past the fucking Qingming sword. Like, we've been focusing on it for, like, the last 2 updates, and I'm like, I'm over it. Although I do hope we'll see other weapons that are interesting like that in the future. But yeah, the story that just went with it was, like, part of it was interesting, but then, like, a lot of the actual, like, conversation was just, like, the same old, like, I don't want to lose my sister, stop using the sword. I want to use the sword. Okay. And it was just that repeated for, like, the last 2 updates. So it's just like, eh. I'm assuming we're loading back in. As if there was no reason why we left in the first place. Wow. These are super special main characters, that's why. This also just bring up questions about, like, the energy within the sword and this whole area and, like, possibilities of how it would work. Alright, now we have the rest of these unlocked. Why are you... See, this is the kind of shit that I don't get. It's like, why are you telling me all of this stuff? We've literally been doing these things for, like, over a year. And you still have to pop up and tell us the tutorial information every time. It's like, why? Alright, let's try this sucker out.
The line is drawn. Split the heavens. Evil retreats. Sorry for the weak, dear. Take a breather, darling. Rapid slicing. Stand down. Yeah. Soaring light. Parent now. Are you okay? Radiant cloud. Yeah. Light brings the dawn.
Alright, there we go.
Follows my well and wins
This
power
should
of the heavens.
finish them off.
The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Oh shit, there's another one.
Frost glistens. Hello? This is the end for you.
Oh, it was able to dodge out of it.
My turn now?
And it completely avoided the entire ult. God dang, man.
Here I frost. Light brings the dawn.
Alright,
Sword
Dunyan.
follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens. The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. If I use the circle move while I'm ulting, I think it does, like, way more damage. I just realized that. Again, another one?
The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens. The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Yeah, look at that. I hit circle when we were in the middle of our ult. Dude, I hit circle when we were in the middle of that ult, and it did a lot of damage. Okay, holy shit, I didn't even realize there was that tech. Okay, hold on. Still got, like, a bunch of... Alright, did we get anything else new here? And that... I think a lot of... almost all of those. We're still missing one thing. I think it's just completing the basic stuff. Those other basic fights. And then this is just daily login, throw a bottle into the water. So yeah, I think we are all done with all of the big events. Actually, wait, where's the, there's a thing for a calendar up in the corner. Alright, let's see when the next thing is coming out for the event. Okay, it's gonna do the swap over, which it's like, our pull was so ass for, like, this entire first half. It was so bad. And then we finally pull an S, and of course, it's not even any of the S characters from this banner, so that massively sucked. Let's see here. Okay, looks like these two are the next two events that are going to be happening, and then obviously switch over. Okay, so those will be starting next week. Anyway, that is gonna be it for today, guys. Like, we've completed all the story. The only thing really left is to do some of those additional fights, which they're just fights. They're not really story related or anything. Let us infuse this fucker. Boom, max. And actually, I don't even know who's this engine for. That's another thing, is every so often they'll do like an engine for an event. And it's like, most engines, like most characters, at least S ranks, pair with their S engine. And yeah, this is an A rank engine though. So it's just like, really? You couldn't even at least given us an S rank engine for the event, bro? Lame. But yeah, that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. Tomorrow, the next 2 days, we're going to get into Genshin because I messed up. I somehow didn't realize the timing of the latest update, and we're actually a week behind on that. So we're going to hop back into there and spend the next 2 days kind of plowing through the main story there. And yeah, on Friday, I don't know. Friday might be up in the air whether or not we play Need for Speed this week or if we just do something else. We are going to continue with that game. I just don't know. We'll feel it out when we start playing Genshin and see like how much stuff is in there, because I have completely disconnected from Genshin in terms of watching the streams and stuff for it. So I have zero idea of any of the stuff that's coming. So we will see. But that's it for today. The end of day 1976. 67. Oh my god, dyslexia. Of streaming in a row. Tomorrow, like I said, Genshin. And yeah, like always, links down below for all the usual social media stuff, Blue Sky, Twitter, and links over my YouTube channel where all my previous VODs are uploaded and archived over there. And I'll see you all here back. God, I'll see you all back here tomorrow. See ya.